So it's a Friday night. What are you planning on doing?
You are now listening to Limited Trust, a Devastator podcast. Let's get into it.
Episode 123, Limited Trust, a Devastator podcast. That was pretty cool to say, so apparently the next time I'll be able to say that will be episode 1234. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what I'll say if we ever make it that far. Someone do the math. How long will that be at their current rate? Come on, let me know. That's like 20 fucking years, ain't it? It's gonna be a while. Unless some things change and I get to do this shit more. If I did twice a week, would you guys like that shit? It's definitely not possible right now. I would totally fuck that up. Plus, I'd just be fucking coming here journaling anyway. But that'd be a while away though. Man, it is fucking shitty out. I fucking hate this weather. Have I been not saying that for the last however many weeks, man? I am so fucking sick of this shit. I really do hate this fucking weather. There's like nothing about me at all that fucking likes this weather. I fucking hate it. And I'm in the wrong place. I've been here for fucking 38 years. And it's never, that much different. It's always the fucking same. Like, so you know what to expect. But it's just fucking frustrating to me. Anyway. So, out in the pod garage, it's fucking 31 degrees. It was actually pretty warm today. I think it got up in the 40s, 41 or 42, and then it fucking crashed, and it rained, and now it's turning into ice. It's a fucking mess. I fucking hate this shit. I seen some fucking airplane just crash in Philadelphia, though, boy. This motherfucking shit's crazy. Shit is crazy in these streets. I don't know what the fuck going on out there. Motherfuckers need to keep them bitches in the air, dog, or the mug. I don't know what the fuck is going on with all these people. Yo, shout out to Puck, the fucking piss wizard. Yo, I fuck with him. Shout out Puck. I didn't even know that he was listening this whole time. So shout out to you, goat. You the fucking goat. I fuck with you. And you know what? You know why I like him? Because he fucks with everybody too. He fucks with Devastator. He fucks with Club Ghoul, Rax. He fucks with all them guys because I always see him getting featured on them. So he buys shit. He's not begging and shit. He's a fucking real one. So shout out to him. And he fucking gets down to it. Like, I know some other shit that probably not a lot of people fucking know, but that motherfucker gets it in. Yo, he got it in, son. Word, pause. But for real. Anyway. So if you see him tagged up in a post, fucking go say, what's the fucking deal? So I made that double scribe, and it was actually made. It was a big fucking deal. It was a wrong thing, and I actually kind of forgot to follow up on the fucking project. I gotta start it again. It's supposed to be a keychain, so a little bit smaller. But anyway, I posted that video. That shit did like almost 250,000 fucking views. This fucking algorithm shit is crazy. So I got some of them pigments in, and I told you the one set that came in was fucking like, it was shit I already had, and then the other shit just didn't work. Like they said it was soluble and all this shit, and it's fucking not. It just like weighted down to the bottom. It turned the fucking alcohol like a little bit of color, and then fucking just all the fucking shit sank to the bottom. And I don't like that. When I fucking dump it out of the mixing jar, I want there to be nothing left in that motherfucker. Like, I don't want pulp. I don't want none of that shit. So, and I still filter it anyway, just for anything that might be suspended in the fucking in the solvent. But when I it's a good mix when you dump the fucking jar out and there's nothing in the bottom. In this shit, there was like basically everything I put in there. So I don't really know what the fucking deal was with that, or maybe the guy was mistaken. So then the other company, do you remember the company with the white? I've been telling you about them. And then the lady said, oh, fucking, oh yeah, no, we won't be getting any and all this shit. So I'm like, huh, okay. So I looked on the company's website. They're out of Germany, and they got reps here and shit. And they're like, it's still on their fucking site. So I mean, they're pretty up to date. It's a fucking big place. It's a big company. So I would think like if they didn't have it anymore, it wouldn't be on the site. So I was like thinking about it the one day, and I was just frustrated. And I said, so I sent her a fucking email, and I was like, I'm curious. I say, just out of fucking curiosity, like, why? Why are you not getting any more? Is it discontinued? Is it going away? Is it, is it banned in the United States? Whatever it was. So a fucking week later, she finally messages me back, and she said, you're not an existing customer. We are saving our stock for our existing customers. And I've been called a fucking asshole. I've been called all kinds of fuck shit by fucking toy, all this bullshit by fucking mad people over the years. And worse, and just scumbag. You're a fucking, like, some real depraved shit that I really don't fucking care. You're not telling me anything I fucking don't already know. Plus, I went to 5th grade too, dog. There's not much you could say to me that fucking hasn't been said. Anyway, but this lady telling me that made me feel so fucking inadequate. Like, I could do that here. Made me feel so fucking inadequate that, like, I was like bummed the fuck out. I'm like, and then I just started thinking about it more. Then why the fuck did you send me samples? Mad samples. Why? What was the fucking point of that? Like, are you trying to acquire a new fucking customer? So I thought about it for a while, and I emailed her back, and I was like, all right, so what do I need to do to get in the club? I said, do I need to buy some random bullshit? I said, I don't give a fuck what I need to do. I'm trying to push this fucking shit forward. I'm trying to get my fucking shit onto the next level. I said, and I'll do whatever I need to. So if I got to buy some other shit, spend $100 on some shit to get in the customer base so I can get a fucking white alcohol, what do I need to fucking do? And it's been 2 days. So she takes her fucking time to get back to little peons like me. But the other company came through. This dude. And I can't even get the shit shipped here. I tried my normal line of bullshit. So fucking shout out to the guys at the t-shirt shop at Jaybird. Shout out to everybody there for allowing me to get some samples sent there. And I wasn't real hopeful, like, just because I've been kind of down on all these fucking samples from all these companies. And I was like, man, same old bullshit probably. Man, that was that green and that fucking orange. So the orange is already in. That actually came from a project that I'm doing with a shop. So you'll be seeing that probably sooner than later. In a release, and I'm not sure. So anyway, and the green, I might put that out soon. And I don't think I haven't done the roll test or the buff test. But for some reason, like, I got this shit on my hands, and it like got under my nail and all over my finger. I think I posted the picture, and I did, the fuck did I do? I did one job at work, and most of it was gone off of my finger. So I don't really know if it's gonna be that hardcore stainy shit. And you know me, I'm fucking totally transparent with this shit. I'm like, nah, this is just some shit you get up with. I don't fucking know. Not everything, and I think people get that fucked up. Like, they think everything needs to be super buff proof, man. And everything doesn't. I don't know. Like, yeah, it'd be nice, but dude, sometimes when you're making shit, like, it's just the fucking way it is, it doesn't pan out that way. And so I don't think it's going to be that. I'm not sure. I got to check. It might bleed. That could be a plus, but it doesn't, the way it was on my fingers and the way it came off, and it doesn't have me very hopeful for that. Like violet or the black will fuck you up, or even the red. That shit will be there for a while too. But this, I think it's just got to do with the chemical makeup of the pigment. I just don't think it's as strong. But as soon as I started trickling fucking granules into the fucking shit, it fucking burst with color. That shit's got that nice emerald green and like a real nice orange. But again, those colors, like, really, they're not really good for shit. You know, they're cool. They look nice. But if you're up on shit, you know, they're going to be transparent. They're not opaque. It's not opaque fucking alcohol ink. And you guys know that, you know, so it's very surface dependent on how it's going to look. So, you know, and of course my testing is pretty, what's that word I'm looking for? Whatever, it's consistent. So it's the fucking rolled board, and I use 2 different kinds of paint. I usually try to roll it multiple times with the eggshell, or what they would consider is eggshell flat or eggshell satin. I can't remember. Either way, that shit doesn't write on the best for testing. So I roll it a bunch of times with that to try to cover the bleed, and then I start doing top coats with the trim enamel, and that's the fucking $120 something a gallon shit, and that's what I use because it finishes smoother. I think it's a semi-gloss, so it finishes smoother, and then when you write on it, it's smoother, and it fucking, you know, it's nicer all the way around for testing for me, because you know I can't just test on every fucking surface. You know, I would like to, and in a perfect world with fucking unlimited amounts of time and energy and money and fucking surfaces, and, you know, then that would be something I could do. But dude, I got fucking, you see what I got? Did you know that in the basement, the test boards in the basement, right? There's 3, and they're not even boards. The 2 things that are always up against the wall on the pallet, and they look crazy, I use those the most. Those are fucking sliding shower doors from some old ass fucking shower that was here before we moved in, and they just moved them into the basement. And so I seen them bitches in the basement when we bought the house, and they were like in the corner for mad long, and I was like, I don't even feel like fucking, because I don't even pay for garbage here because I'm a fucking asshole. I just take care of it myself in other places. Anyway, the 2 glass doors, I just started writing on those. Shit, you can go back far enough and see when they were still glass, like when it still looked like glass, and then they just been rolled 1,000 fucking times, and so that's what those are, the test boards, quote unquote. And then the one that's on the fucking structural beam of the house, that's just a piece of drywall that I cut and I put, you know, I fucking screwed to the fucking wall. The outdoor test board, it's just too cold for me to fuck around with that shit all the time. I just don't feel like it. And I got the most fucking returnable cans I think we've ever had at any point. And they are completely blocking the fucking test board right now. It's ridiculous. And this is all for them fucking kids. Those ungrateful fucking Ronnie and Bone. Them motherfuckers, man. I save all these fucking cans. Fucking all the cans. I provide all the bags. Do all the fucking... I bring them out to the garage. I fucking save them. I fucking da-da-da-da-da-da. I return the shits, and they reap the fucking $70, $80. Whatever. But so that's where I'm at. So that being said, so I don't fucking know. I don't even know about testing and shit. So that's what my testing looks like, and just out in the streets. Like there's places that I test in the streets where I frequent, just so I can keep an eye on shit. And I, you know, like, let's say a gas station I go to a lot, or a fucking spot that's out in the sun somewhere in the cut that I can even see sometimes from the road, and just kind of keep an eye on how shit's doing, or if it gets rubbed or whatever. I do a lot of that. And you know what I fucking forgot about the other day, man? And you know, I had to get a new vehicle because the other one, but the van was fucked. It was just a matter of time before it let me down completely. Which is super difficult because I didn't need another fucking bill. So now I got to really figure something out. But I forgot to take off the fucking keychain scribe that had hung off the back for fucking a year or 2 years or whatever it was, you know, through all the winters and shit. The fucking blacktop one. I would have liked to fucking tie it on this vehicle and just keep it going. I totally fucking forgot about that shit until the other day. I think I was scrolling back and I seen the video and I said, oh, I traded that bitch in. So someone got themselves a free fucking blacktop compact that's been dangling in the fucking salt for fucking years. Whatever. What the fuck else we got? What else we got? There was something else. Oh, so anyway, so those colors are fucking tits. So I'm fucking happy about that. And I'm looking forward to that. So I might put out the green soon. So don't expect some crazy buff proof shit because I just don't think that's what it's gonna be. I just don't think that's what, you know. I just don't think that's what it's gonna be. So I might even be able to do that tomorrow. But I got some orders and shit. I still gotta fucking button up and get the fuck out. Nothing major, but I got, you know, I fucking got a lot going on. And it's a good thing. I'm not complaining about it. It's just I gotta. So then when shit like that happens, then I gotta like figure out, okay, how the fuck I'm gonna do this, or when am I gonna fit this in here, or when am I gonna fit that in there? Like I gotta put some trim up in my bathroom, and I'm looking up in the rafters right now, like, oh, there's some trim up there. No, so I'm already filling in my fucking day tomorrow, looking up in the fucking rafters for that fucking trim. Like it fucking matters. Like anyone gives a fuck. No one that goes in my upstairs bathroom gives two fucks about a piece of trim fucking on the ground. But so that's where the fuck I'm at. So those pigments are nice. And so I hollered at the guy. I'm like, yo, I just want to tell you, those are fucking incredible pigment. I'm very impressed. I was like, so let's get some in. And of course he's like, oh yeah, we don't have those in stock. I'm like, all right, well, you know, what do we got to do to get them in stock? Oh yeah, I could figure that out. Got to buy 22 pounds at a time. What the fuck? Now for real, like with some of the other estimates that I got with the other shit that I got, these motherfuckers want $98 a pound for some of this shit. $98 a pound. So if I so what's that? What's that? $2,200 for a fucking 22 pounds? If that's what the case is, like, it's just, you know, I just can't. That's just not a fucking reality. And the other place offers a repacking fee, so they'll bust it down for you for $150. So I was talking to ChatGPT, like, what is the best? I gave him all the figures of all the different pigments, and I was like, what is the best one that negating that would do the best for us to negate the fucking $150 repacking fee? And he was like, well, obviously the cheapest one. And I'm like, well, yeah, I mean, but also what, like, aside from the cheapest one, which is clear, like, which one of these do you think, and your extended fucking knowledge of all this shit, do you think is would be worth it? Like, you know, you buy fucking 4 pounds and it'll still be, you know, fucking $350 for 4 pounds. But I was buying a kilo of violet for $350. So, you know, it'll be about 2 fucking keys for the same price. Is that worth it? You know what I mean? So there's like a balance there that I got to try to figure out. And that blue is fucking real nice too. But when you see it on the video, dude, it doesn't look like that. And I even say it, like, in the fucking video, I'm like, this really doesn't look the color that it looks. And that's true. It's it doesn't look like that. It looks like a dark blue on the video, I think, but it's actually more like a fucking ice blue in person. So I don't really know. I don't really know why. You know, some science shit that I fucking is beyond my understanding, but that's a hard fucking sell. When something fucking, no, for real, like, this is different. No, for real. I swear it's different. It's not going to look the same when you get it. And then if I put it up for sale, people will buy it and be like, oh, this ain't the same color. That's what, blah, 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 blah. So that shit is nice too, but that's one of the $98 a pound joints. Fucking, and I think those come in fucking, the minimum is like 44 pounds that has to be repacked. So that's like fucking, that's crazy. That shit is crazy, boy. So I got some fucking figuring to do, and you know, I don't really want to expand the line all that much, you know, the alcohol line. And eventually I think I'm just gonna like how One Night Only, you go to One Night Only and it's got fucking, you know, the black, white, and silver. I think eventually I'm gonna put the alcohols all together, so it's not like just like a single, you know what I mean, like a single product on their own each, even though they kind of are, and they all kind of have a different, they all do different shit. But just to be less confusing, I think I might put them all together under like Alcohol Inc. and then have their own respective descriptions or whatever the fuck. So I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. And then I got roped into some old shit today. I don't even know. I didn't get roped into it. I roped myself into it. I was made aware of some shit in the city, like, and I don't know. I only browsed the fucking group chat for a minute, but it definitely seems like there's a motherfucker that's trying to play puppet master with fucking some of the new dudes in the city. And they definitely aren't seeking guidance from people who are the fucking, I would say, the actual governing authorities of the fucking joint. And, you know, it was like on some shit like, we need to coordinate so we're not going over each other, and we need to do this and that because it's looking real sloppy and da, 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 da. And you know how I always thought, man, and maybe I'm wrong, and maybe that's what's wrong with this fucking culture and shit, and maybe I'm a part of the problem, but fucking Days 24 told me one time, and I always like he said, and he wasn't talking to me, we were talking about somebody else, and a guy who's not even around no more, and he was like, bitch, don't fucking tell me how to do my graffiti. You know, don't tell me how to graffiti. And I always thought it was like, yeah, exactly, you know. So then I told a couple of the young guns that I actually like, I was like, yo, I hit him up personally, and I was like, look, I said, you know, I fuck with you, right? I fucking don't get caught up in no shit. Do your fucking thing, and just don't let anybody fucking tell you what you're doing, you know what I mean, one way or the other. Oh, do this, do that, go here, go there, because then you're just doing their graffiti with a different name, you know. If you're in a crew and you guys are fucking coordinating some shit, that's fucking entirely different, and you know, I wouldn't even be a part of that discussion. And I was and I just forced myself into this other discussion, but it was like a conglomerate of all these different people, and you could tell there was one motherfucker who was like trying to call the shots, and in the guise of trying to teach everybody this and that. Nah, don't look like that to me. Looks like you're trying to build a little army, dog. That's just what it looks like to me, though. I don't know this. I can't say this for certain, but that's what it appears to be. You know what? I never plugged in the goddamn other thing here. Of course, you plug in the fucking USB. Nope, that's not the right way. And then you do it again for the third fucking time, and then there it is. I don't really think it matters. Hold on one second. But whatever. It's always fucking something, man. So I fucking, you know, of course I'm a fucking, I'm a big pain in the fucking ass. So I gotta go in all rowdy fucking talking that shit. But yo, that's, you know, I don't know. I think there's a lot of fucking respectable dudes, a ton of respectable dudes, and a ton of people to fucking to look up to and get knowledge from in the fucking city. And you gotta fucking, and you should explore all those options, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, don't just pigeonhole yourself. I think, is that the word? Or maybe it's not the word. Maybe that's not the right word. But don't just fucking Don't box yourself in with this one person who's claiming to be so and so, and just because they've been around for a little bit, like that don't mean shit. You know, like everyone been around. You know what I mean? I don't know. What do I know though? So that's about all I got, man. I got nothing really crazy else. Same old shit. It's cold. Got some shit to do. Got some shit to figure out. So we'll keep rocking. Yo, go fucking see Punchmarker just dropped the mini scribe. The mini is fire. Go get the mini Sharpie. I know everybody likes those, so those are out. Go get those. They just came out, like literally I just accepted the fucking collaboration invite. So go get those. And yeah, go get fucking go see Machine Studio. Go to there. Go get you some shit. Go see our boys Rack and fucking Club Ghoul. If you're in Pomona, California, go fucking shop at Overspray. Go see all of our folks, man. And shout out Puck the fucking Piss Wizard, goat. Word that. And shout out fucking everybody else, man. And if we're cool, fucking what's the deal? Shout you out. Fuck everybody else. If you got a fucking problem, see me. Nah, don't see me right now. My elbow is fucked up. I'll definitely have to blame you. I can't. Son, if I tried to fight right now, I could probably fight to save my life. But boy, it's getting old shit, man. This whatever the fuck this tennis elbow shit is a bitch, son. I can't even like fucking grip anything. It's a bitch. Pause. Yeah, you definitely got bow. I love you guys. Be good in them streets. I'm out of here.